What's going on, Sip Sip? It's Trump Tuesday, and Trump is out here acting a fool. He shacked in the fool like Shaq. So what is he doing? Trump is now, I told y'all that Trump is the diversion man. So he does the shotgun method. So if I send 10 things at you, you can only focus on one or two of these things when they all coming at you like this. So he has the tariffs going on. The economy is not doing as well as he thought it was. He thought that the job numbers were low. So what did he do? He went and fired the person in charge. So he wants his way. He's nothing more than a criminal, a con artist, a swindler. You understand? He's a tantrum. He throws tantrums. So if he can't have it this way, can't nobody be, He's like the wife. You know what they say, happy wife, happy life? That's Trump. If he not happy, ain't nobody happy, goddammit. He gonna make everybody mad. He gonna retaliate. He gonna remember, and he's gonna, do his best to insult you or to make you, look bad. So look at all these people that's worked with him that's gone to jail, and look at all these people that he talked to, and he get them to just do stupid stuff like Hot Wheels. Our governor, Hot Wheels here in Texas. The governor in Texas, Trump told him, look here, little Hot Wheels, I need 5 more seats, Republican seats in Washington, D.C. So I need you to redistrict, go redraw the lines. So I need 5 more Republican seats. So what did Hot Wheels do? Oh, we doing this. Then the Texas Democrats ran off to Chicago, L.A., wherever they went. Then Hot Wheels comes on TV yesterday. He doing the interview. Say, hey, y'all might as well keep running for 2 years. Because I'm doing this. Y'all think it ends in September? No, I'm going to do this for 2 years. So think about that. Trump done got this man to where he's going to get him, 5 seats. And he said, Hot Wheels said, hey, I'm going to do this. If it takes me 2 years, I'm going to deliver what Daddy Trump said. And now Trump has started sending the National Guard to D.C. last week. And, he sets it up, and then he got to popularize it, make everybody scared, or people that's not melanated. He used a bunch of keywords to get them all up in arms and get them afraid, so he can justify treating people aggressive. You understand? He says things to get people incited. Just like for melanated people. If you ever talking to a non-melanated person and they say, calm down, that's code word. So Trump uses the code word. Hey, I'm sending the National Guard into town, to D.C., to Washington, D.C., because one of the reports said, hey, we're going to take D.C. back. We're going to take our D.C. back. What did he say? From crime, bloodshed, squalor, from homeless people, and worse. Oh, worse. Oh, my God. We're going to rescue D.C. Yeah. We taking over our capital, but he's not concerned with the mass shootings. I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this month. And that's just this month. And I didn't include all of them, over the weekend, but they always shooting each other in Chicago. 1 dead, 6 people got injured. Then we had the shooting at the CDC, where Officer David Rose, God bless his soul, and his family got shot. Then we had 3 shot in New York City, over the weekend. Then before, we had 2 killed, 6 others shot in L.A. at a warehouse party or after the party. I don't know what that's about. But then they had this guy, reportedly said, it's the worst mass shooting in New York history. He went and shot people in New York, in Manhattan. But see, Trump don't want to talk about that. He wants to divert your attention. Over here, tariffs and jobs are not as good as he say they are. You understand, inflation is rising. He's mad. He's mad about that. He ain't nothing but a felon. He got his hand in the cookie jar. No more DEI, but he go off and hire all these dummies. You understand what I'm saying? So he's sending the National Guard into Manhattan so he can do And he's just showing you, we taking it back by force. But what I think, and this is my opinion, this isn't anybody else's opinion, this is the opinion of me, Mr. RGT of Sip, Smoke, and Share. I think he's trying to start a race war, a race ride, where people are pitted against one another, and it's gonna get real ugly, to take the attention off of that, so we don't see him putting his hand in the cookie jar. He already has his hand in the cookie jar, but in order to keep you focused on something else, while he keeps dipping his hand in the cookie jar and telling you that it's raining when he's actually peeing on your leg, he always has to get you off on something. So what better way to get people diverted or to thinking about something else is to cause a bunch of racial tension. Yeah, I said it. He wants to cause racial tension because he know that that's the number one thing that people get excited about. Yeah, they get excited about race. You'll be able to read some of the comments in here. Some of the Trumpsters, they love Trump. This would be his butthole, and they just, yeah, some of them type of folk. Some of the red hat rockers. Some of the unthinkers. Yeah, some of the people that the toothbrush was created for. Yeah, it's called a toothbrush for a reason, because they only had one tooth. Oh, yeah, some of those people. You got to remember when Trump was asked before he got into politics, what would you, he said, I would be Republican, because they the dumbest people they are. And so that's why we're running the Republican ticket, because they don't think, they just do. They just stick together like a bunch of, idiot. I mean, I ain't gonna call them idiots. They just stick together like a bunch of people that need attention. And they gonna support one another regardless of how stupid and asinine, big word, it sounds. So what he's doing is he's sending the National Guard into D.C. within the next week. Today is Tuesday. It's Terrible Trump Tuesday. So within the next week or so, just like they sent the people, the troops to start snatching up illegals, they gonna start snatching up other folk and treating them and roughing them up. I won't even be surprised if 2 or 3 blacks and browns lose their life before the end of the next week, because they trying to incite people where they shouldn't be excited, or it's not necessary. But he gonna create something. Yeah, man. Somebody need to tell him, man, this ain't no goddamn birthday parade celebrating the military. Man, you full of it. But nobody's gonna say that to Trump, because it's whatever Daddy Trump want. Because none of them have a real backbone to stand up against any of that nonsense. But hey, that's my opinion. I want to hear your opinion. Like, subscribe, share. Drop a comment in the comment section. Right? But you got to ask Daddy Trump if you can make a comment. Take your red hat off first so nobody can identify you. Oh, that's right. We're on the internet. They can't see you anyway. And most of y'all don't have no profile picture because you want to remain anonymous, so you could spit that old stupid nonsense over the internet. But it's all good. Sip, sip.